It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFB this year, the Georgia Bulldogs. Taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by the Rebels will put total leather to crank us up. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will go to work first. Rides the back on the option to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's French, using the quick game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's caught. It's Perry. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets it out of there for the first time today and didn't see much of him that loss a week ago. Called on just once. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Hey, guys, when you're down close to the goal line, you're allowed to run the football. They've tried to throw it now twice. On 1st down, they get sacked, and now 2nd down, they get sacked. They're going the wrong way. If they get into another situation like this as this game goes on, they can turn around and hand it off. Now you're almost forced to throw the ball now on 3rd down in the red zone.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Alexander. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's French. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires downfield. Pulls it in. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try to draw even here before the half. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
How big was that? Kicking the field goal to tie the game going into halftime, and you just sent a message to your opponent. There's a lot of ball left. We've got a lot of juice left in the tank. This game could go any way here in this last half.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's head back to the Grove at our Fellas at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And
breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Haas. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Grab near the marker, it's Lee. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in, it's Alexander. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Gives it to the back on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Trying play action. Got his man downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. They have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter, go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
single back formation, and they give it to him. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Dogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Dropping back, it's French. Hauls it in. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's second and long. They go to the draw. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. That's caught. It's Williams. Calling a timeout here. You have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. Now from inside the red zone. Caught. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Touchdown, Dogs! They move on top here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. He's open on the right. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Haas. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They've got the lead here in the fourth. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the